Good evening, or good morning, or good afternoon. Depends on where you are. I'm going to look myself up. Let's see if I'm visible. I do think so. Let's see. Yes, here I am. Yeah. Hello. Yeah. Good. I'm visible. It worked. It's always it's always a surprise if it's going to work or not, but it is. Okay. Hello. Welcome. Yeah. Let's see if people can find me. I think so. Yeah. Good. Yeah. I see it on my screen, but I wanted to say as well that Pam Rose is the winner of the $50 gift card. So congratulations, Pam, if you're listening. And otherwise you will hear it in another way, I think. But congratulations, you won. So if you like, share and comment on this video, you might win a gift card. You never know. I'm going to get rid of the fixed message, otherwise I cannot read the comments. Hello. Yeah. Good day. I will say good day because it's good morning or good afternoon or good evening. Yeah, good. Hello, welcome on this, well, it's a bit of a special live. It's a Valentine's Day live. There is a great discount in the webshop at the moment with the ECD Love. Yeah, if you write that on the checkout on the page, then you get a 20% discount. So that's always good. And you're welcome, else. I'm happy to do the live. Yeah, and happy Valentine's Day for everybody. I'm going to make a double planner page. And of course with a lot of hearts and a lot of love. So I have prepared a lot, otherwise this live will take a few hours and that's kind of impossible. So I have been stamping a lot, I have been die cutting a lot. Let's see how far we will come, but I will start. I have stencils, I have the watercolors, I have a lot of things here. I will start. Oh, I'm losing a little hand, that's not good, right? I'm going to make a heart, a double page, but it looks like a heart. And this is what I'm going to start with. I'm going to start with prepping the page or preparing the page for the rest of the yeah. Just put in my order, can't wait. I can imagine, Sabrina. Hello from Ontario, Canada, Elise. We say Elise, probably you will pronounce your name a different way. No, Cindy, I will not lose my own hand. I lost a gnome hand. Yeah, this is the half heart page set. I just die cutted it twice. I'm going to flip it, so it's going to be one heart in my planner. With this half heart page set comes those very cute. Where is it? Here. Those very cute light bulbs. So there are a few that come with this set. There's always also a smaller half heart included, but I die cutted this one twice, and I die cutted this one with a heart because of Valentine's Day, of course. That's one set. Now a lot of dies in one set. I know I'm doing the watercolors later. So this is what I'm going to do. What I like to do is work with the stencils, and I have a lot of them. I have the smaller ones from the Art Journal Special. They're all from the Art Journal Specials, and well, there are a lot of stencils. So I think I'm going to work with the waves and maybe the text, or I like this one too. Broader. No, I think I'm going to do the text, the artsy pen stencil and the waves stencil. But yeah, there's too much to choose from and I like them all, but let's do those two. This one is very nice as well. I love them all. This is also a very fun one, the rocks. But let's do these two. Somebody asked something, and does anyone know which die set I would get for the planners? Are they the same die set for the TNs? No, Penny, they are not the same die sets. The TNs, I don't have one here, but the TNs are a bit smaller, and they have an elastic band, and you can just, like an insert, put the paper behind it, and there are a special dies that fit the TNs. The planners, you have the A5 Slim planner, and the smaller one, the Sidekick. So there is a difference between the dies, but you might be able to combine a few things. It's hard to choose a stencil pad. Yeah, there are too many nice ones. I will use 3 stencils today. One on this page, one on this page, and I'm going to do something else with a smaller stencil later on. So I'll start with these 2, and I'm going to use a very simple modeling paste, just a white simple modeling paste, and I'm going to use something underneath, otherwise everything will be dirty when I'm doing this. So here's the half hearts, here are this is the stencil I wanted about here. Let's do it like this, and I'm going to apply it with a palette knife. This is the most simple way to use it. So simple white modeling paste. Every hobby shop has this, and it's just like butter on a sandwich. Applying butter on a sandwich is the same thing. Don't apply it too thick. A thin layer is enough. That's too much. Needs a bit more. So. Will the die set for making the page be the same for the art journal as the TN square? I don't have anything here at the moment, but I think I can answer your, maybe somebody else can answer that question, and otherwise I will, I can refer you for the art journal specials to their website, artjournalspecials.com. There you will see everything regarding the TNs. Maybe I can make a post about the differences. I don't have anything here on hand at the moment, I'm sorry. So this is one. Just going to take this off the edges. This is gorgeous, right? So now I'm going to do the other half. Yeah, and don't forget about the sale. 20% discount on the website, on everything. That is why I'm going to work with all kinds. I think I'm going to work with all the collections today. I think I have something from every collection. Maybe not the Sidekick, I think, but the rest. I have something from Josette. This is from the Planner Essentials. I have Art Journal Specials, of course. I have the paper flowers. I have the beautiful blooms. I'm going to use and combine practically every collection from Elizabeth Craft Design today. So this is always fun to do because I love the effects when it's ready. You get great texture on your paste, on your page. I'm sorry, with a very simple tool, just a modeling paste and a stencil. This one, the hard page, the half hard page, is for the A5 Slim, the biggest planner. This is going into the water. I can clean it later. So, good. Now this has to be dried, so I'm going to dry it. I'm going to have to clean my palette knife because I will use it later again. Yeah, thank you, Belinda. I'm doing three things at the same time, so it's a bit much. But yeah, you can, if you go to the website, or if you go to the Facebook pages of Elizabeth Craft Design, you will see a lot of examples and a lot of tips and a lot of YouTube films, so you can really see all the differences. I'm going to use my heat tool to dry it. And this is already very nice, and we just started. We only did one thing: apply modeling paste through a stencil, and ready. And my daughter told me to use this stencil because there was a little heart in there. I said okay. Yeah, that's right, Sue. If you use vellum for this half hard page, the effect is great, but it wasn't, I wanted to do something else today. So this is just a thick watercolor paper. You can also use mixed media paper, but it's quite a thick paper. And I can work with wet on it, so I can use watercolor on it. So, yeah, I have a very creative daughter, Belinda, and she is in school. She has the art education, so she is painting a lot and making music, and they are going to learn how to do acting, and well, it's all creative, and that's really exactly in her alley. So that's great that it exists. There we go. I hope you can see it because it's white, white and white, but I'm going to put some color on it. Then here we go. This is the Elizabeth Craft Designs watercolors. And I'm going to use the color palette today, and I wanted to use these. I'm going to, where are my, here. I'm going to use the browns, so here we go, these. I'm going to use the blue, this one, and I think I will probably use this one as well. So I'm going to do the browns and the blue today. Yeah, I think I will do that. And I will start with probably this one, the lighter one. Yeah, this is great, right? It's quite simple. Oh, didn't dry it enough. It's going to dry it a little bit more, otherwise I cannot use the watercolors on it. It's already on my hands. That's my own fault because I want to work too fast. But okay, that's fine. Now, the first layer is going to be on this big page. And because it's quite a big page, I'm going to use a thick brush. I have water here. Just going to wet my brush. I'm going to use the lighter brown, and I'm not going to bother too much. I'm just using the water to wet my page, and then I'm going in with the color. Yeah, white on white is gorgeous as well, you're right. But in this case I wanted to use a bit of color. Not too much, just a bit. Again, going to wet my page. And then I'm going to use a bit of color on there. So that's it. Just a bit of color. Yeah, those watercolors, they have a lot of pigment. You can see it on my practice sheets. They're very bright colors. They're beautiful. And there are skin colors as well. And I'm using my heat tool because, because I'm doing a live and I don't want to wait too long before it's dry. So that's why I'm using my heat tool. If you don't want to, you can just let it dry, but it will take a while. So that's it. Yeah, well, Cindy, I made a practice page. I can show you. And it's all pink, a bit of vintage pink. So I wanted to do something else tonight. So it's going to be a different color. It's still not quite dry, but I'm moving too fast. So okay, that's one. I will put this aside. So this is ready for now. Then I have stamps already. And I have this. I'm going to use, let me see what it's called exactly, the Jeans Pocket die set from the Art Journal Specials. It has the heart. I die cut it from here because you won't see it later on, because it's going to be like this. So I'm saving paper by die cutting it from here. But this is one set, the Jeans Pocket set from the Art Journal Specials. And it's such a beautiful set. I'm first going to glue it. I'm going to use it as a pocket. It is a pocket, but I'm going to use it as a pocket. Hello, good afternoon. There we go. Let me get some glue. And I'm going to color everything myself with the watercolors. Okay, so this is the pocket. You see? Oh, stay there. So I'm going to color this one, and of course I'm going to color the heart. I have this one here because I'm going to use it later for the reinforcers. And what else do I have? I have the beautiful bloom stamps. I stamped practically everything twice. These are from, let me see, the big ones are from the Hope sets. So here, and I also have the smaller one from the Hope set, this one, as well as this one. They are from the Kindness sets. I use them a lot, you can see it. But that's what I did. I already stamped them and die cutted them because they have great matching die cuts that go with them. So it works very fast. You just stamp and you die cut and it's ready. Yeah, David, the beautiful, they are really pretty. I love them as well. The beautiful blooms. I work a lot with them. So I have to color these. Then I have these. This is also with hearts. It's from the Art Journal Specials. This one, as well as the hearts, they are all from the Art Journal Specials. Does it? Hello. And this one. This is from one set. And it comes with a decorative insert set from the Art Journal Specials. It's a whole set with a lot of dies, but this is from that set as well. And I have a bigger one, and that's an older one from the Art Journal Specials, but still beautiful. And this one is from the Blooming Branches set from the Art Journal Specials. So they are lovely, I can use them. And of course hearts, 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 because it's Valentine's Day. How is this possible? Okay. What else do I have here? I have a label. This one is also from the Art Journal Specials, but I couldn't find it on the website anymore. But you can use any label, of course. I already showed you the light bulb. And I have the stitched letters and numbers. It's stitched. I don't know if that's visible on the camera, but it has a stitch edge. And I have die cutted Love You, but I'm going to use that on the pockets later on. And I have the paper flowers. I have the Florals 7. And I'm going to use it on one of the pages. Okay, that's a lot, right? So, where is my brush? It's here. I'm going to use it for coloring. Doesn't take too much time. I am a fast color person. I'm going to start with this one. I need my bigger brush for this one. The Art Journal dies can also be used in your planner, but not the pages. The pages are made for the TNs, for the traveler notebooks, and can be put behind an elastic. So that's a bit different, but they have a lot of dies like this, and they, of course they can be used in the planner. This is the blue I want to use. The blue is this one. You can hardly see it, it looks black on your palette, but it's a gorgeous blue color. There we go. And we have to dry again. Hello Kathy, well welcome to the live then. You finally catch one. You finally see one, good. Oh David, I color so fast. I am a perfectionist in a lot of ways, but I am not anymore in a creative way, because I think you can make a mistake and you can easily correct mistakes, and often there are happy mistakes. It's very rare that I throw something away, because I can always use it in a way, in maybe for another page, or maybe I can reuse parts of it, or it's very rare that I throw something away. It's a beautiful color blue. So this is what I wanted to use for the pockets. And I have to dry everything, so I'm sorry for the noise, but I have to. Otherwise I cannot work, I have to wait a few hours, so that will take too long. go. So, this is the jeans pockets that will go here on this page. That's one. The flowers. Let's color the flowers. Let's see, what will I use? I have a lot of flowers because it's a big pocket, so I can add a lot of flowers in there. Let's see, what colors? I'm going to use this red for the flowers. Not for all the flowers, but for a few. You can already see it's a high quality watercolor. So you get a lot of color on your paper right away. Yeah, I love all those flowers as well. They are gorgeous. There we go. I just love working with the beautiful bloom stamps and dies. I don't mind fussy cutting, but I must say, like yesterday when I prepared this, it's so easy to have the matching dies because it works so fast. Okay, good. I hope you can see what I'm doing, that I'm not working too low. I always try to work a bit higher than normal. Good. How is the snow in Canada? Because I talked to somebody this week or last week, and she said there was an extreme amount of snow in Canada. And I told her that here in the Netherlands we have an autumn instead of a winter. It's not very cold, not all the time anyway, and it's raining a lot. And we did not see any snow this winter. And I do hope if the spring comes, it stays away, because a few years ago we had snow in May, and that's not very nice. It's fine in the winter, but not in May. Let's see, what color shall I do? The same color or a different one? Maybe the same or blue as well. Might do blue. Oh, Sherry, it's is it Gandap? But in, oh, the one says it's snowing right now, and one is in the same place. Funny. Don't know if I like the blue, but let's see. And maybe there are more countries with snow, but here we don't have it. Do I like the blue? No. And that's the fun thing with watercolor, you just wipe it away. Yeah, these are beautiful flowers. Really, really pretty. Let's see if this is better. Yeah. Yeah, it's almost spring, but I hope there is a spring, because yeah, it can snow in March, it can snow in April, and it can snow in May. So I'd rather it snows in December or January or something. I'll just let it dry and add some shadow in a minute. So I have the smaller ones to do as well. Okay, that's better. What I do usually is just color the flower, let it dry a bit, and add more paint later. So you get more shadow later. Yeah, the flowers are beautiful. And it's very hard to choose. I'm warning you, because they are all beautiful. There we go. So. And there are dots on there, on the stem, so you can see where the darker parts should be. Good. And then let's do the green. And there's a beautiful bit of an olive green in there. I think I'm going to use that one. So, look. Yeah, I can show you a few. I have a few laying here. Those beautiful, can you see it like this? I think so. This is the Respect set. They have, it's also gorgeous with beautiful flowers and a dragonfly and well, everything on there. It's really, really pretty. And this is the Friendship set. Really beautiful as well. And with a nice text on there. There are no strangers, only friends you have not met yet. Beautiful. And the roses, also gorgeous. That's the Gratitude set. Can you see it? I think so. And this one is the Blossom set. You can see that I use them a lot. And what do I have here? The Mindfulness set with the hummingbirds. Also, it's all pretty. It's all pretty. I love the matching dies. It's very fast coloring, but it's enough for what I want to do. It doesn't have to be perfect. Oh, the work never has to be perfect anyway. I've learned to let go of my perfectionism because of all this creative work, because it can never be perfect. It can be nice, it can be cute to look at, but perfect, no. That's that one. this is also watercolor paper. It's not too heavy. It's yeah, a very light watercolor paper. And in Dutch it's 200 grams, but I don't know how it is in other. Oh. Maybe somebody will know what the American version is of that, but in Dutch is 200 grams. Nothing perfect, but it just looks cute. And this will go quite fast. I'm going quiet. It's always very relaxing to do this. Even though I'm going a bit faster than normal, but still. Yeah, Pam, congratulations. Yeah, you can use it on the beautiful bloom dies and stamps, definitely. With the gift cards. Let's see. And when I'm done with this, I'm going back to stencils. I'm going to use the stencil with a different kind of paste. Too much water. There we go. Almost done. Sandy, it's ECD love as one word. ECD love. That's the code. Code for the discount. You can still use that code today, and I don't know until when it is. I didn't look that up, but I can imagine it stops tomorrow, but I'm not sure. Okay, look at that. Okay, Deb, thank you. 200 grams is 135 lb. I don't know how to pronounce that, but thank you. Yeah, it's not a very heavy watercolor paper. It's enough for what I'm doing here. I used the 300 grams, so a bit heavier paper for the pages though. Just because I like that, but I don't want it to be too thick because it's going in my planner and I don't want the pages to be too heavy. So that's why I'm using a lighter watercolor paper for the flowers. So flowers are ready. This is the pocket and the page, and I'm going to use a brown on the page as well. I'm not satisfied with the color. My son is going to bed. Wel rusten, moppie.
Rusten.
Morgen.
Ja. Oh ja.
Hou van jou. It's bedtime for my children.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's learning, he's 10 and he's learning how to speak English. So he's very fascinated why I'm going live in English, because then he said, I understood what you said. I said, very good, very good. Yeah. He says, I understand everything. I understand 100%, he says. He's very occupied with learning how to speak English at 10-year-old, but okay. So I'm going to make it a bit more brown. I thought it was too yellow. I'm sorry for the noise. But that's the thing, if you're not satisfied, change it. There we go. Where is my here? I'm going to glue this one on here. It's still wet, don't know why. Where's my glue? Oh, here. I will use this one. Yeah. We are looking into a school for him that will teach in English, although we are in Holland. It's not a bad thing to learn your languages, right? So it's a different kind of school. But he might go to that school after he's ready with the basisschool, we say here in the Netherlands. The first school. No. Is it dry? I hope so. This is going to be in here. It's already looking like spring. I love it. And that's my daughter, also going to bed. Tot rustig, schat. Doei doei.
Tot morgen.
Tot morgen. Oh, that looks cheerful, right? Looks good. That looks like fun. You do, Gunilla, in Sweden as well. Yeah, I think that's a great thing, you know, because it's never a bad thing to learn a different language. But he's really trying to teach himself how to speak English, and it's a very fun process to watch. And sometimes he wants to speak with me in English, and I say, okay, let's do that. There we go. Yeah. This looks great, right? Oh. This needs a bit more glue on here. Good. Then I have the words. And a heart. Shall I add the heart? Yeah, let's do that. I will color it in this color. Oh, you were born and raised in Michigan? At the east side of the... it's called Holland, yeah. When I was in Chicago, people asked me, where are you from? And I said, from Holland, because, yeah, I don't know why, but I always say Holland and not the Netherlands. And he said, oh, are you from Michigan? No, I'm not. I'm actually from Holland. You can see the Dutch have been everywhere. I want the heart to have this gorgeous color. I love this color. I don't know how to call it. It's a bit of a red brown, but I think it's very, very pretty. Well, on Valentine's Day you should get flowers, right? So here we go, flowers on Valentine's Day. So this is the heart, and these are the stitched letters and numbers, but I only have the letters here. And I want to, oh, it's wet, I don't know why. Love you. Yeah, that looks like fun. Yeah, thank you, Penny. Oh, you don't live there anymore, Sandy. Yeah. It's funny that there are places all over the world that have the same names as our cities. Because you do know where the, in New York, New York used to be called New Amsterdam because it was from the Dutch, but they exchanged it for another country, yeah? Suriname, I don't know how to call it in. And Haarlem in New York is called after Haarlem, which is a city in the Netherlands. So all over the history you can see the Dutch have been everywhere. When I was in Australia, I have been traveling through Australia and New Zealand for a while. And you could see the Dutch have been there everywhere as well, and still are. Oh, stay there. Love you. And I will show you what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to add a picture. Because I use my planner as a scrapbook. So, as a memory keeping book. Happy Valentine's Day. Yeah, I know a Dutchman discovered America. I know my history, but I know a lot of people don't know those little fun facts. Okay, here we go. Well, there's my picture here. So, if I want to use it as my memory keeping book, I will add a picture like that. And then it can go in my planner. You see? This is fun, right? And I'm also going to do on this page is splatter, but I don't have. I'm going to splatter as well. I can show you. I'll do that later because I don't have my craft sheet on here. But I'm going to use a bit of white paint and a splatter brush. There's my splatter brush here, and I'm going to add white splatters on there. And of course, I'm going to add the heart enhancers. I want to do the other page first because it's almost time already. It's going so fast. I have my label. You can use any label. And in the summer special set, there is a stencil with hearts. And I want to use that with a bit of a gold paste. Before I do that, I have to color the label itself. Let's see. What color shall we do? Let's do a brown. I'm going to wet everything again. And I'm going in with the color. Oh. Yeah, I made a lot of flowers. I will show it here. Okay. Because I am watching the page, my label is a bit crooked, but it will be alright later on. So. And when this is ready, I can add the paste to the stencil. It's dry. I will just add the stencil to the label. And where is my palette knife? It's here. Here we go. What is this? This is a granite paste from Cosmic Shimmer. It's a thick paste. Okay. There we go. Let's see if this works. I think so, but you never know. There we go. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Is that what Tim Holt says? When you touch it and it's not wet and it's dry. Yeah, definitely. And I will show you what I'm going to do with this. I will not be able to finish everything, but I will show you later or I will show it tomorrow on the Facebook group. Okay. Yeah, it's a sandy paste. I really love it. It's a thick paste. It looks a bit sandy. You're right. And I have these too. And I'm going, and I did a bit different. This is actually a shoe from the set. And I made an arm out of it so they can hold hands. You see? They can hold hands like that. Isn't that cute? I think it's cute. This is what I wanted to do with on this page. Okay, it's going to be on here, and I already see that I want the label to be a bit darker. And this is the other half. Look. This is what I wanted to do with it. And then later on, I will color everything I showed before, and I will add it to the pockets. I will add hearts. I will color them as well and add hearts to the page. I think I will add the light bulb here or here. Don't know where yet, but that's going to be on this page. And I will add flowers. I will color them as well. I will add flowers to this page. So then you see what I'm going to do. And of course I'm going to use the hearts and hands, and I'm going to color them as well. So it's going to be a full page. They are both going to be full pages. Don't know exactly how I want it, but this is approximately how I think it's going to be. I'm going to add a few here. I'm going to add this here. I'm going to add more hearts. Yeah, well, I have a lot of coloring to do, but this is what I wanted to do. And I'm not going to add a picture on this page, but I will add a picture on this page. And so it's going to be a double page in my planner. Look at that. So this is what I wanted to show you. Okay. Don't forget the discount on the website with the code ECDLOVE. And well, I hope to have inspired you a little bit. I wish you all the best, and until next time. Bye bye.